shows in DC, NYC, drop my top like it's free. Cool breeze match the London sky. Barbell, cruise like a 4-wheel drive. Take time when I'm on the mic, it's live. The pressure makes diamonds try me, I'll thrive.
Whoever tells you the night is not beautiful, that person is a liar. That person is a liar. You should abhor that person. Run away from that person. Well, but I come here to tell you, this new month of May, the night is beautiful. You have to feel that it's just take it one step at a time. So I'm gonna just ring the bell right now, welcoming you and ushering you. Yes, that's the sound of a victory. R. Kelly sang it in a song, though. Sound or the sign of a victory. Well, I just want to wish you a lovely, lovely, happy new month of May. Well, listen, as we step into, the vibrant month of May, it's time for us to seize the opportunity that comes our way, right? Seize every opportunity, because you never know. You just never know. May is a month of renewal. It is a month of growth. It is also a month of possibilities. I guess that's why it's called or named May. May it happen. May it, May. And as the 5th month of the year, it is a reminder that, look, we are halfway to achieving our goals. That's right. I mean, look, there's a challenge. There's a challenge that each and every one of us face. As we face it, even in the face of those challenges, let's stand strong. Okay, let's stand resilient. All right, and the truth is, Nigeria may be facing its share of difficulties, but together, though, you and I, we can overcome them. Let's draw strength from our communities, draw strength from our cultures, draw strength in our diversity and our collective spirit. We have an unbreakable, unshakable spirit. And little wonder, even the world recognizes us as a country or people who are very, very resilient. All right? Now, this month, let's prioritize self-care, support one another as much as we can. You can also strive for greatness. Who says that there is any limitation? Look, there's no limitation for you. May is a time to bloom. It is a time to flourish. And of course, to make exceeding progress. Right, so let's make the most of it. You better tell yourself that. Make the most of May. All right? And I'm saying, may all of your aspirations, yearnings, and of course, the goals that you've set to reach your vision may come to pass, right? This is an empowering May. This is a joyful May. This is a wonderful May. All right? Once again, though. That's right. Ooh, but yes, as we jump into the month of May with that beautiful, message to heart, it is very necessary to also put it out there that banks, customers are to pay 6 Naira per SMS transaction alert starting today. So you start paying 6 Naira per SMS alert, that's like a transaction, and it starts today. So banks will commence implementing charges for alerts, implementing charges for other short messages, SMS communications to their customers, and that would be at the rate of 6 Naira for every, not one missing, just every transaction with effect from Monday. You know what? Let me not bore you with all of those stories, because I need to greet you in a way that I know how to. I would say Nakwana, I would say Otutuama, I would say Ekaro. That's right, in Yoruba now. And the Baggies will say Agife. Oh God, where's my Igala people now? They would say Olodudu. And of course, for those of you who are the Isokos, the good people of Isoko, you would go Imamuriel Keo. If you are Dave right there as representing Cassie in absentia, it would be Undeve, right? Undeve, okay, undeve. Okay, in my dialect it would be amesiere, and in the language that you and I totally understand, it would be una. Good morning. My name is Udwak Daniel, and yes, I'm taking you right now on a journey. It's gonna be a tour from now up until the 12 noon mark. Yes, so I'm your tour guide, right? And you just heard the news, 6:45 a.m. It's called the Eagles News Splash. We just splashed you with the news this first day of the month of May. Ooh, amazing, right? And then that took us to the 7 o'clock hour, which of course we are into now, where we look into the front page of Nigerian newspapers and bring it to you speedily, ASAP, as soon as possible. And well, that will drive us up until the 8 o'clock hour, where we will indeed have the only sports minister that I know on radio. That will be Vicky Vic. Sports on Eagles Wings is what he's bringing to you, and that will drive up until the 9 o'clock hour, where we will indeed look into a very crucial, critical conversation, and it is centered around the happenings in the health reform sector, and we're hoping that we will talk about that disease. It's called Mpox, and of course look into other matters, because I've got something for you at the 10 o'clock hour. I mean, with all of the defections though, are you defecting from your family to another family now? I don't know, because it does seem as though they say leadership is only a reflection of what we are or who we are. So maybe families or peoples from different families now have been defecting from one family to the other. I don't know. You are going to tell me that, because when we look at the mass defections and all of that, does it benefit the politicians or does it benefit you and I? I don't know. You're just going to tell me it's going to be, yeah, you're going to say yes or no, and then you tell me why. Okay, that's how it goes. We will drive that conversation up until the 11 o'clock hour, and of course I'll give you some entertainment that is going to soothe your mind. Music and me. I mean, what better way to jump into the month of May? I don't know if you jumped into it or you slipped into it or you just found yourself there accidentally, coincidentally, however dentally. Well, I just want to say that it's no mistake, my brother. Trust me, it's no mistake, my sister. And yes, do not give up. Do not give up. It may not seem as though it is happening just yet, but it will happen. I don't know who I'm talking to, but I'm talking to somebody I know. Okay, so wherever you may be watching this broadcast from, I just want to say, hey, be strong, be firm, be affirmative, be positive, abhor and remove all of the negativity, because life is too short for you to be counting losses. You rather count blessings rather than count losses, right? I say so. Yes, take it to the bank, take it to the bank. But withdrawal, I'm not very sure. But yeah, it's something very positive, so come on, embrace it, because you never know how this might pan out in your life. Right, we'll look into some things that you ought to know this morning. I mean, I would like to call it the 10 things that you need to know this Thursday morning, right? Now, today is also Workers' Day. Ooh, that's right. Yeah. I had to give the robo bell. The bell has to go rum, something like that. Workers' Day, yeah. If you're also home, I'm sure you're chilling. I mean, it's been announced. Come on now. It has been announced that today, being May, of course, is Workers' Day. But in the midst of it all, though, Nigerian workers, are joining counterparts worldwide to mark May Day, right? Also known as Workers' Day. However, rather than celebrating, Nigerian workers are saying that we are in pain. We're not celebrating nothing. Oh, it is so much pain, so much hardship, so much retrogression. Even the NLC, the Nigeria Labour Congress, has lamented that since the current administration took office, workers have been under severe strain. I mean, according to the NLC, though, I just want to quote this one. It says, it has been one anti-worker policy after another from last May Day to today. Now, it has also been excruciating and painful. Ooh, grammar, English. Lord have mercy. Excruciating. If you know that something gets excruciating, then you know that what I don't pass Gary. But yeah, that's what it is, though. And it does seem as though workers are hoping to seize this opportunity to demand for a wage increment. Well, I don't know how far that's gonna go, though. But the Nigeria Labour Congress is lamenting and saying that since this administration came on board, it has been severe pain. It has not been funny. It has not been nice. Nobody has been really smiling. The affordability that you used to have before, you need to cut shut down because you cannot afford it no more. And yet, certain people, a minute few, are indeed taking away the richness, the resources. They're just using a big hose, not even a straw, no, a hose, and they're sucking it, and it's just going. Well, how long would we continue to say that we have resources? Nigeria has resources. We are so rich now. Come on. No matter how much you suck from the hose of riches, it will never run dry, right? Is that what is going on? But I don't know. Look, regardless of what it is, though, take your time, rest. If you can, eat good food. If you have your Gary box, soak it and drink. Just be happy. Sip it and smile. Because the truth is, we will come out of the woods in this one. However, though, let's talk some court matters, though. The Federal High Court in Abuja on Wednesday ordered the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, to release socialite and businesswoman Aisha Achimogu within 24 hours. In a brief ruling on Wednesday, though, Justice Inyang directed all parties, particularly the EFCC, to return to court on Monday, May 2, 2025, to report compliance with the order. Okay, first of all, release her and then come back and report whether or not you listen to what we said. Okay. Anyways, though, let's get you to this one here. The People's Democratic Party, the PDP, on Wednesday said it will sue Delta State Governor Sheriff Oborevwori and other elected officials of the state. Now, why are they suing? Why is the PDP wanting to sue the governor of Delta State and others, right? The reason is for defecting to the All Progressives Congress, APC. Now, the party's acting national chairman, Elias Damagon, said the intention is to retrieve their mandate from the governor and the lawmakers. That really going to be an easy one now. Residents of Maru in Zamfara State are in mourning following reports that its chief imam, Alkali Salisu Suleiman, his 2 sons and a grandchild were killed while in captivity after being abducted by bandits. Awful sad. The revelation came from a female abductee who recently escaped and informed the community of the deaths. Souls rest in peace again. Former presidential aspirant and a chieftain of the People's Democratic Party, Dele Momodu, has harped on the need for the opposition to field a popular northern candidate if President Bola Ahmed Tinubu must be dislodged in 2027. Now, he disclosed this while appearing on national television on Wednesday, that was yesterday, to praise the current development in the polity. Okay, now I'll take you to my state, that's Akwa Ibom State now, where Governor Umar Eno of Akwa Ibom State has hinted at a possible defection ahead of the 2027 general elections, likening his party, the People's Democratic Party, to a faulty aircraft. Faulty. You know, if an aircraft is faulty, all the people in it might just face their untimelies, right? I'll leave it there. But yeah, I guess that's what he's saying, that look, the PDP now is a faulty aircraft. Though the governor's remarks follow the wave of defections from the PDP, with his Delta State counterpart, Governor Sheriff Oborevwori, moving to the APC along with its supporters. Okay, are we playing games now? I don't know. But what is it about this defection? I don't know. What is in it for whoever is defecting from one part to the other? I don't know. But is it really benefiting the masses? Is it a reflection of the peoples of the states where they govern? That one I know. I'm not so sure. No, I don't think so. But the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, NNPCL, has dismissed the managing directors of its 3 key refineries as part of a major shakeup by the new management. Now, those affected include the heads of the Port Harcourt Refining Company, Warri Refining and Petrochemical Company, and the Kaduna Refining and Petrochemical Company. I take you to Borno State now, where the police command in Borno State has urged residents of Maiduguri, the state capital, to remain calm. Calm yourselves now following Wednesday night's explosion at Giwa Barracks. Now, it clarified that the incident was a friendly fire and not the result of an enemy attack. Oh, okay, thank God. It's a friendly fire. I hope it is what it is, though, and we will not get to hear more from that fire. But personnel of the Nigerian Navy ship Pathfinder Port Harcourt have rescued over 99 passengers on board a local market boat from drowning following a boat mishap in Bukoma River in the Gema local government area of River State. I like it. Now, the market boat, popularly known as Blood of Jesus, which was conveying passengers and goods worth millions of naira, set out from Port Harcourt heading to Akoku Toru local government of the state when it collided with a barge on the river. At least this one's get to see May. Thank God. Well, controversial hip-hop artist Habib Okikiola, popularly known as Portable, escaped a 3-month jail after paying the 30,000 naira fine prescribed by the court. Now, the chief magistrate Babajide Ilo led court sitting in Ifo local government area of Ogun State on Tuesday sentenced Portable to 3 months imprisonment for assault with an option of a 30,000 naira fine, which he paid. So he has settled it, and now is he a free man now? Oh yeah, does seem so. But yeah, now let's jump into the front page of Nigerian newspapers. But just before we do so, it is very, very pertinent that you go and show us love across social media platforms. I'm talking Facebook and YouTube, right? Give us a subscription, subscribe with the YouTube channel right there, and it's for free. Okay, so you're not paying anything. All right, tell somebody to tell another person, and give another person a high five and say, hey, get on to the YouTube channel right there, because there's a television that is going on right there, hosted by was I gonna say EFCC? No, not EFCC. Hosted by Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja, because we give you an audio-visual radio experience you can count on. All right, so at on the YouTube, it will be at Eagles FM Abuja. For the Facebook now, give us a like, give us a following, give us a comment, or leave us a comment and share the television, okay, so that all eyes, many eyes can see, and that would be at Eagles FM Abuja. Did we tell you that we had viewership from about 39 countries of the world? Oh yes, I did. But if I didn't, and I missed it, and you missed it, I'm telling you, May Day, right? Oh, 1st of May. What a good time to tell you. All right, so it's news to tell you now that via the Eagles app, we now reach the entire world. Oh yes, they're watching. Oh yes, they commenting. Oh yes, and they're asking for a show that is on diaspora. Can you beat that? Okay, that's what the family is. We are growing and spreading our wings right there. Be sure to also spread the wings across every other social media platforms as you know it. I'm talking X, I'm talking TikTok, I'm talking the Instagram. Okay, so get across there at Eagles FM Abuja, and you would find that what I say is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Okay, so I see the Nigerian Tribune newspaper, it sees me too this holidays, okay, and it's got a big story to it. Top Nigerian leaders set to host national political summit. It's got how many writers to it now? 2 writers precisely. The first one, issues relating to constitutional democracy to be discussed. The second writer says, Anyoku to inaugurate Awolowo Dosumu. Tambuwal Daniel Fayemi, others are convening committee members today. Page 6 has got that story now. Macban, MBF, disgrace over visit to U.S. ambassador. All right, page 3 has got that story. To page 5 now, appeal court upholds conviction of Professor Ogban for electoral fraud. Akwa Ibom State is on the front page now. Akwa Ibom governor speaks in parable, suggests he may be leaving PDP. All right, page 6, looking popular now, has got that story. To page 23, CBEX, that is the kicker. EFCC declares foreigner wanted. All right, now to page 4, court orders EFCC to release Achimugu. Barely how many hours after she was arrested and taken to court and everything, she has been, the EFCC has been ordered to release her and then reappear to show whether or not they indeed kept their words on May 2nd. That'll be tomorrow. Okay, so this one on here at the base of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper, ACF says North too strategic to be ignored, page 28. And that will be all with the Nigeria Tribune newspaper. And now I'm with the Nation newspaper. The big story on the front page of the Nation newspaper now: workers deserve commensurate reward for hard work, says government. Okay, it's got two writers to it now. The first one: we will make laws friendly to labor. NLC seeks opening up of civic space. That story begins on the front page, and it is continued on what page now? Page 2 of the Nation newspaper. Just above the Nation newspaper, in a mini, tiny, you would find that one though, almost hidden. Lagos ready to host Afrima 2025, says Sanwo-Olu. Okay, page 4, you'd find that one. EFCC at Chimugu back in court tomorrow. And what page now? Page 3, that carries that story. And just above the Nation newspaper banner now: Delta APC ready to receive Ibori. Oborori, okay, declares. Oh, I see that now. Okay, I think I lost them. Okay, Delta APC now is ready, okay, to receive Ibori. I got that. Thought there was another. Then Oborori is declaring that. I'm talking about the Delta State Governor announcing that. Page 39 has got that story. Okay, so we see page 3, and page 3 sees me too. Ibaz retrieves government vehicles from suspended deputy governor. Bank charges on SMS alerts go up by 50%. Let me take that one again. But bank charges on SMS alerts go up by 50%. And you'd find the story on page 5. Recall that just, was it recently now we saw on the news that the banks made a lot of profit, even in the face of all of these shenanigans that's going on in the country. They made a lot of profit, and now they have upped the SMS alert by 50%. Okay, page 5. To page 3 now, looking popular if you ask me. President should remain in South till 2021. Who's making that statement? Go find out. NJC hammer falls on 3 judges, and the writers that follow are Justice Inyang, Alowo Aliyu, on 1-year suspension. Wow, that's something. That's a long time. Second writer now: 27 other judges under investigation, and that story continues on page 4 of the Nation newspaper. At the base of the Nation newspaper now: Ayedatiwa to complete ongoing projects. Page 38 has got that story. And appeal court upholds professor's conviction for poll rigging. Page 3 has got that story. And away from that now, we'll go to the Guardian newspaper. And with the Guardian newspaper, I see this big story. Right now, the big story says, agitations over cost of living crisis, workers' welfare on May Day. All right, agitations over cost of living crisis, workers' welfare on May Day. And you find that story on page 6 of that will be the Guardian newspaper, yes. And I see this one here too. It says 2 million Nigerian children yet to be immunized, says UNICEF. Page 9 has got that story. Ayedatiwa hinges development projects on Tinubu's fiscal supports for states. Page 7 has got that story. Customs seizes 921 billion naira sex enhancement drugs contrabands. Page 9 has got that story. And to Akwa Ibom State now, you'd find this one on page 6 though. Akwa Ibom governor fuels defection speculations, calls PDP spoiled plane on 2027 flight. Oh, the way those people put these headlines now could be really, really dramatic and scary. All right, Akwa Ibom governor fuels defection speculations, calls PDP spoiled plane on 2027 flight. Page 6 has got that story. And seeing this one, it says pandemonium at Port Harcourt refinery as EFCC quizzes acting MD. Page 3 has got that story. Okay, so for this one, the UBE fund, Tinubu approves 5-year backlog for state. Page 3 has got that one. And to page 7 now, Okay, that will be all with the Guardian newspaper. All right, are you still with me? I'm sure you are. Now let's get to the Punch newspaper. With the Punch newspaper now, the big story, it says Mayday push. Labour demands wage review to ease cost of living crisis. Page 2 has got that story, and it's got one rider to it now. National Assembly to address workers' concerns. Labour rejects 70,000 naira pay over rising inflation. Others. Okay, so that is what that story is all about. Yeah. Okay, so now let's go to yet another story now. Okay, I see this one at the base of the Punch newspaper. Let me quickly punch you with it. And it says, Tinubu, Obasanjo, Jonathan Atiku pay tributes to Adebanjo. Alrighty, page 43 to page 18 now. UK speaks on Britain arrested in Nigeria for arms deal. I guess what the UK said is, oh, this person is no longer in service. We have no connection with this person right there. All right, and all of that. That's what they said. Well, that is what that story is about, though. But we see this one here. Wike fires back at Atiku Dele Momodu over zoning comment, page 40. Just above the Punch newspaper banner now, CBEX resumes operations despite SEC ban 1.2 trillion naira EFCC probe. Okay, you'd find that one on page 31. And to page 40 as well. 3 judges suspended as NJC voids Imo acting CJ's appointment. Okay, now we move away from that to the Daily Trust newspaper now. And the big story on the front page of the Daily Trust newspaper, 2027 is the kicker. ACF gives condition for North's support. That story continues on pages 3 and 4, but starts on the front page of the Daily Trust newspaper now. And to this one on page 31, I've got sharp eyes. North Central governors mule joint security operations. Okay, to page 12, bank customers to pay 6 naira on every SMS transaction alert from today. That might be a topic of conversation today, so you best also want to keep your ears and eyes glued onto this very, very platform. And to page 4, okay, this one says Plateau traders lose 1 billion naira to midnight inferno. Yes, there was a fire outbreak right there somewhere in a market in Plateau State. And to think that they lost 1 billion naira? Wow. With all the things that's going on in Plateau State, that's a lot. That's a lot of blow now. Mayday, that's the kicker. 70,000 naira minimum wage, not enough. Workers are saying that now. You'd find that one on page 5. And to page 25 now, kidnappers chop off victims' hands, shun ransom. Did I read that correctly? Kidnappers chop off victims' hands, shun ransom. In other words, we don't want the ransom anymore. We just want to cut his hands, and they did. It's really a hard spit to swallow. Page 25. It's got that story. To page 34 now. 4 years after police resume vehicles tinted glass permit issuance. And we see this one on page 12. It says, how swindlers preyed on miracle seekers at Kano Holy Site. All right, that will be all with the Daily Trust newspaper this morning, right? Let's go see, I think, the Vanguard, though came late, but they still came through. All right, so the Vanguard newspaper this morning now, anxiety in PDP as Akwa Ibom governor hints of quitting. All right, and there's got a couple of writers to it though. Don't flee. Fight for democracy. PDP begs governor, please don't flee. Don't run away from us now. Fight for true democracy. Okay, another writer now. I'm not aware of defection plans, Akwa Ibom says. All right, and Akwa Ibom PDP is saying that, PDP chair, okay? He's joining us soon. APC scribe boldly says that. Only a strong northern candidate can challenge Team Tinubu, Dele Momodu. And the last writer to that one now, PDP ready to reclaim power in 2027. Baraje is saying that now. Page 5, you'd find that story. Okay, Mayday is the kicker. Workers in pains. Impoverished, dehumanized. NLC laments. Page 34. And another one here says, tells Edo workers to resist governor's intimidation. Page 12, you'd find that one now. Sharing of 50 billion naira allowance. Konua protests to education minister. All right, page 8 has got that one. Negotiate your own. ASU tells Konua. Oh, so Konua is another body now. And ASU is telling them, go and negotiate with the government your own. Our own now is 50 billion naira, and the government has said it. Recall that I said yesterday, ASU said they are not into all of these paper money, paperwork money that the government is announcing until it reaches their hands before they can indeed have that conversation. But well, NJC probes 27 judges, suspends 3 without pay. Page 9 has got that story. And let me see. This one, bank customers to pay 6 naira per SMS transaction alert starting today. Page 19 has got that story. And Warri Federal Constituency is a kicker. Lori Obebo petitions Tinubu, rejects ward delineation. Page 9 has got that story. We'll head out on a recess right now. When we do come back, of course, it will be about you telling us what you think. And of course, your mind, bearing it on black and white. And of course, also showing some civility and responsibility as you deliver your mandate, which is the constitutional privilege and right to have your views heard. Don't go away.
Your number one radio experience you can count on. Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
Meet the Infinix Note 50 series, defined by pioneers who push boundaries. Its ultra-resilient armor alloy metal frame design gives you that slick, top-notch style. Unlock efficiency with intelligence of the one-tap Infinix AI and circle to search anything on your phone with Google. Need power in a flash? 90 watts fast charge rockets you from 0 to 100% in 38 minutes. Exclusive deals at authorized stores. Get your Note 50 now. The Infinix Note 50 series. Pro design, Pro AI.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
Abuja, you're in luck. It's the upgrade promo from my Abuja Home Limited. For their Broadwater estate and plots in Gwagwalada, get 250 square meter for just 700k when you make an outright payment. That's a whopping 81% discount, or go premium with 500 square meters for only 1 million naira. That's 80% of the original price of 5 million naira. With our authentic FCT land document, you have no issues at all. We have a flexible payment plan for up to 12 months for your convenience. Get your land in Broadwater Estate, Paiko, Gwagwalada now, with green environment, accessible roads, power supply, guaranteed security, and lots more. Call or WhatsApp my Abuja Home on 0808 883 7426, 0808 883 7426, or 0808 272 3824, 0808 272 3824. Hurry now, promo ends soon. These opportunities are open to tree personnel. My Abuja Home Limited. Affordable. Live the life.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
Okay, it is the 1st of May 2025, Thursday. It is 35 minutes gone past the hour of 7 on the AM side. And yes, we're still talking the pages, the front page of Nigerian newspapers, handing the numbers to you right now. 0907 353 0044 or 0908 766 8888. And the WhatsApp portal number 0909 705 4450. Don't forget, if you're sending a voice note via the WhatsApp, it has to be 1 minute 30 seconds, or at most 1 minute 35 seconds. Anything beyond that, I'll cut you off. Taking this call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Barista.
Good morning to you, Obasanjo.
Thank you, Barista.
Yes,
Salute
please.
Senator Obasanjo calling you from Niger.
All right.
Niger State.
Talk to us, Obasanjo.
Thank you. It's ungrateful people. We are leaving PDP. When the masses have given them the mandate, and they are telling God that that mandate is not good for them. They are eating from that mandate. They are looting from that mandate. All sorts of, they are wearing clothes from that mandate. And today, these are the Judas of our democracy. If we found Judas, these are the Judas of our democracy. Why? Because the poor man are feeling. Let me ask this defector, what is in APC that they are defecting to? What is that? What is that in the APC that they are defecting to? Please, Barrister, I'm asking this question with the pain that Nigerians, with the pain that Mr. President put Nigerians, the poor ones.
Is it Mr. President that is giving you pain now? Come on now.
Yes.
Okay.
It's the policies of Mr. President.
I think that's better.
Removing the oil subsidy is a crime to this country. Removing the oil subsidy is a crime to this country. Pepper, Barrister, you are buying pepper now. How much are you buying Maggi in the market? If you have not married, you know you will prepare how to even get a wife. That a wife will come home. How much are you going to, if you don't have a house, how much are you going to pay house rent? With the economic of this country, how much is the salary of the civil servant? Dele Muhammadu, we got card for you. We know what Mr. President is trying to do. Why? Because in Akwa Ibom you get 1 million votes, in Delta you get 1 million votes. Apart from Tinubu will not go to Southeast. Why? Because he knew in the Southeast he will not get 1 million votes. But come out in North, it's only the Northern candidate. I am telling you, Barrister, and I am still telling you, it's only in the North.
Okay,
that
Obasanjo,
will tackle
for want of time.
President Tinubu 2027.
Okay.
And that person, I will not call that person for now.
Okay.
But 2027 we will tell Mr. President that we are in the North.
Okay.
Thank you. God bless you.
Obasanjo right there saying that all of these defection is a strategy. It's just a strategy. But is it Mr. President that is causing defections right now? That's an unfounded thought, right? Even the president has said, I am not to be held responsible. Whoever chooses to defect is choosing that at their own will, okay? Of their own will, actually. Taking this one now. Hello.
Barrister Daniel, good morning.
Oh, good morning to you.
Yes, this is Apostle Osola from Apo.
Welcome aboard. Talk to us.
Yes, let me use this platform to beg that Duce, that the chairman of APC, that the mandate that people of Nigeria gave to APC is not to be using their power, converting the governors to come to their fold. The reason they give them mandate is to give them maximum security.
Right.
That when they impose removal of a subsidy, when Nigerians beg them, they will support that.
Okay.
But today they couldn't support that. People are crying and dying in hunger. Go to Bagwalada Hospital, you see people, you see no bed for the people that are sick. You know medicine. You know doctor to see. One doctor will be attending up to 2,000 patients. It's very unfair. And I'm going to ask you, please, my barrister. That time they used to call Nigeria the biggest in Africa.
Giant of Africa.
Are we still the biggest in Africa? Whereby a bandit will be in this country collecting ransom. After collecting ransom, they will kill the person. Is road towards Zamfara. What is happening? All those and the people that are not giving us results, they are saying they will continue. Governors are defecting and going to the place. The people that are doing us, harming us, and they are saying that they will continue. Is it to continue that we will continue crying? No, if you come to your yard, you cannot see light. To buy fuel, it become a conflict. My brother, may God help this country for Nigeria. That's my thing. My name remains Apostle Osola from Apo, aka Nwokennewe.
Right.
God bless you.
Okay, Apostle also life right there. Thank you. Far too kind. Now we're taking this one as quickly as we can. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello. All right, the network playing a fast one on us now. Taking yet another one. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. Yes, please. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
About this.
Okay, Okwi is at it again. Right, 0907-353-0044. The other number 0908-766-8888. Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning to you. Yes, please.
You are going solo this morning. I hope all is well.
I didn't get that. What did you say?
I said you are going solo this morning.
Oh, yeah. All is well. All is well, my brother. All is well.
Where are you guys on holiday?
No.
Happy Workers' Day.
Happy Workers' Day to you, but to us.
And happy Workers' Day to all our highly esteemed callers and listeners.
Right.
The big family of Eagle FM. Felix from Lambata.
Felix, welcome aboard. Talk to us.
Yes. Judy.
Yes, please.
I align my thoughts with the governor of Akwa Ibom that PDP is like a faulty plane. That if hello,
go ahead.
Yeah, PDP is like actually a faulty plane, and if nothing is done to it, will soon crash. And you can't be in such a plane and then be comfortable. It's either you find way save yourself and be secured. That is the most important thing. Okay. And when they are talking about defecting, look, PDP has all the qualities and all the characteristics that the Constitution guarantees for defection. There are reasons for defection. And if I am not an apostle of anybody, any defector, but the thing is that the PDP has all the reasons for defection. So their defection is really justified. And if they go to court, I tell you, is it not the governor of Delta State who has been sponsoring PDP? He will win them. They don't have the money to take them to court. Let them solve this hybrid boost. PDP should go and reorganize themselves and put their house in order, or change that name PDP, because Nigerians will never forgive PDP for what PDP did to this country. They laid the foundation of pain and suffering, and we are into it together. Labour, wake up and do the needful. Thank you.
Okay. Felix, all the way from Lambata, says PDP has all the qualities to allow for a defection, so to speak. Right now, okay, I'll just let it be because time is not our friend. We'll just go take this one too. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay, not ready just yet. Okay, well, Wike is firing back at Atiku Dele Momodu right there. Lere Olainka, the Senior Special Assistant on Public Communications and Social Media to the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, has accused a certain newspaper or magazine publisher, Dele Momodu, of supporting former Vice President Atiku Abubakar for financial reasons. That's what he said. All right, but we're taking this one now. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning to you, please. It's the GB.
My name is GB.
GB, all right. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from that camp.
Awesome, GB. Let's hear you.
Yes. Those Mahmoud, I see my Dele Mahmoud.
Mahmoud, yes.
That only the North can stop Tinubu. But there are no other candidates in 2023. There were two other candidates in 2023 and they could not stop him. If somebody says a Milo coin in 2023 and he was not in power and they used every means to defeat him and he had the victory, how much more when he's in power? In 2023, even his own party, some people gang against him in his own party. They use Naira. They use Naira constitution to make sure it's difficult for him. Created hardship, artificial hardship for the people. They make Naira to gas. There was no petrol in the filling station. The students were kept at home for 8 months. Still, he was able to win the election. How much more when he's in power? I'm not going to rig the election. You know, yes, he's not going to rig the election. He's not going to rig the election. Go and check the assistant of Tinubu. When in 2023, when we captured the whole of Southwest, it was only Lagos it could not touch. Tinubu stood the ground and he made sure he won the election. Against the onslaught. And those days, they even write results those days. But he could not. He was the only surviving governor in 2023. In 2023. So how much more here now? Tinubu will teach them for advanced politics. He will show that it's a master player in politics. Let's see what will happen. When Obasanjo, I mean, the Tinubu and what is his name? I think who was looking for MAGA coalition. These people were interested. They were clapping for him. The Tinubu said, no, I'm not after MAGA or something. I want to take state. The governor, the deputy, and all the structure of the party, I will take it. And he's taking them one by one. In the north, they are the camping in the north. In the south, they are coming in the south. Even on central, they are the coming to APC. Because of what? They know that he has a plan, a good plan for the country. He's not putting anybody. He's not using it against anybody as they are claiming. All the House of Rep members, senior members, the camping, are they under investigation? No, it's because they could see the future. That has a good plan for the country, and that is the only one that can do this job. Very bold step. All subsidy, you know, of Naira. Students, yesterday we vote for Tinubu. Those students are about the students who are collecting the loan. They will vote for him in the coming 27.
All right.
Because they don't need to stop.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, GB. Appreciate that one, saying that all of these people who are coming aboard are just making some noise. And that also goes back to what Larry Olayinka said. It says, we are hearing all these noise from him, talking about Dele Momodu now, because Atiku is paying his bills. Let Atiku stop paying, or God Dele Momodu will move to the next victim. That's what Olayinka has said. But we'll take a pause now with the voice calls and see how we can attend to the WhatsApp messages, right? As we've got voice notes as well as your typed in messages via the WhatsApp. Let's start with this one right here and right now.
Good morning, Mr. Udagana.
Good morning to you.
My name is Yaya from Suleja.
Oh, yeah.
Mass defection loans in PDP, from PDP to APC. And some of them will check them very well. The way you shook them when the Delta State PDP structure collapsed into APC. I think the most eminent one now is the Akwa Ibom State governor. It's like it's on its way from PDP to APC already. PDP can never be a vibrant opposition to APC. Their failure that brought APC to power still continues with them. They cannot put their house in order. Some members of the party are more than the party itself. They control the party. They do whatever they like with the party. So much corruption that they can, for how many years that PDP cannot complete the house, their own national headquarters up to this moment because of corruption. It's quite sad. And even the coalition that El-Rufai was championing is almost dead on arrival, because I don't think this is what he envisaged. For them to defeat Tinubu or to throw Tinubu in 2027 is going to be very difficult for them, because this man is a political bulldozer. He knows what he's doing. He wants to make sure that he kills most of this opposition, and that's exactly what he's doing. That's what a politician does. Nobody should blame him. If whoever is in power will do the same thing.
Right.
I think this is what we have in this country. May God help us in this country. Thanks for having us.
All right, appreciate Yaya right there. Okay, so moving away from Yaya now, let's get on to yet another one. I see. Okay, seems to be the only voice note right now. Now, if you're not sending your voice note right now, and I don't get to play it another time, hope you would not take offense. All right, so let's get into the messages right here and right now. But I see this one now via the Facebook page wall. Thank you, Ozor Francis. It says it's reporting or watching live from Amagunze. Ozor Francis, thank you. Enugu State, that is. It says good morning to you too, my brother. It says government should come up with urgent measures towards ending the spate of killings and banditry on Benue. In Benue and Plateau. A stitch in time saves 9, he says. May God help us. Also, Francis says that. It says Nigerians are not interested in mass defections, but rather good governance, equity, fairness, and justice. All right, that's what Ozor has got to say. Now, let's go to your messages now via the WhatsApp portal. Seeing this one on here says... Okay, the professor who rigged election in favor of Senate President Akpabio is being jailed. What happens to Akpabio? Who is the beneficiary? Oganamano Austin in Ado, Nasarawa State. Oganamano shaking the table now. Right? Some very, very salient questions you've asked there. Thank you. But I see this one coming from Samuel all the way from Kuje. Good morning to you, my brother Udwak Daniel. Good morning to you too. Says congratulations and happy new month. That's right, feels good. Thank you for being thoughtful. It says, we are talking about lack of money and banks are busy increasing charges, thereby using these charges to siphon our money. Hey, how did we get here in this country? People are being killed on a daily basis. Our leaders are busy fighting for who will succeed Tinubu come 2027, which means the lives of the people that are being killed does not matter to them. Okay, he says. Remain richly blessed, my brother. Okay, you too. And I see this one here too. It's coming from Lion Boy from First Generation. Okay, from an estate in Local Goma now. He says, Happy New Month, my brother. Happy New Month to you too. Good morning to you. This one, APC is so happy that governors are defecting in 2027. We will shock them. By we, I think you mean the electorate, right? The masses. All right, it says, whoever believed LP would go that far in the last elections, our eyes don't open. It is not about party anymore. It is now an individual that can rescue us. God bless you. Bless you more, my brother. So it's not about party no more. I mean, this is going to be about the conversation for the 10 o'clock hour. And as well, we also may be delving into the conversation of banks, increasing, the SMS alerts monies by 50%. So it's 6 naira now per SMS they send to you. We might be looking into that too as well. Well, I see you, Turkenby Hundu, all the way from Nasarawa State. Says appeal court uphold judgment to jail professor for manipulating election results. This is injustice to the prof. How on earth would you punish the manipulator of the election results, but you did not punish the person who it was manipulated to favor? The politician still occupies the seat without shaking. The illegal state of emergency in Rivers shows one man is manipulating Tinubu. Was manipulating Tinubu just to have his way to stay in charge of Rivers State resources after spending 8 years as governor. Those decamping, no issue. We the suffering Nigerians did not decamp and will remove the president Tinubu by next election. Those who are playing to right results or planning to right result as usual should be prepared to face the suffering Nigerians under APC federal-led government. All right, Turkenby. Thank you for that. I see this one from Joseph Jojo from Piakasa. All right. Says, it's another wonderful month. Yes, good morning to you, my brother. Okay, God bless you too and all the callers, he says. Well, all I'm seeing now is South against North, and this time the people will decide, not the governors. PDP or APC, Nigerians will choose their leaders, not party. Do have a nice day ahead. I'm home today. Oh, enjoying your Workers' Day celebration. All right, Jojo, thank you. I see you now. Chinonso from Suleja says, kudos to you, Dwaku. Thank you. Court affirmed the conviction of a professor who rigged an election, while the person he rigged the election for is our lawmaker. Nigeria, the land of wonders, where anything can happen and nothing will happen. Okay. All right, Chinonso. All right. Okay, I see you too now. Comrade Ulobasi, all the way from Buari in Abuja now, says, good morning, Obon Udwak Daniel. Good morning to you. Happy New Month to you too, my brother. The most suffering species of human beings today on planet Earth is the Nigerian civil servants. The overhyped 70,000 naira so-called minimum wage has not seen the light of day many months after being signed into law. In order to further disgrace the civil servants, their senior colleagues who retired long time ago and have been promised 32,000 naira minimum wage haven't received kobo, even as many of them are dying daily in poverty and deprivation. Let's remember Deadwood was once a budding flower. There's hope. There's hope that God Almighty is still watching us from a distance. All right? I'm sharing that hope too, comrade. I'm sharing it. Okay, I see this one here now. Good morning, Barrister. Good morning to you too. Hope you slept well, he says. Oh, yes, I did. Hope you did. Barrister, no party can stop Tinubu 2027 because all these parties are not serious and they are not united. Suleiman from A Division in Suleja. All right, Suleiman, thank you, far too kind. Says no party can stop the president come 2027. No, they'll just make noise. They just talk. They just say whatever they want to do, they want to say, but it's not going to come to fruition because, according to one of the family members, the president is a master politician and he does understand how these things work. Okay, and of course, with 2 years to the next presidential election now, there's been mixed reactions trailing the gale of defections by high-profile politicians from the People's Democratic Party, the PDP, into the All Progressives Congress, the APC. Now, this is also coming as it was hinted that the coalition spearheaded by former PDP's presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar may not really succeed against the president Bola Ahmed Tinubu-led administration, or APC, due to moves by some Fulani interests to escalate the Fulani war that has birthed itself in Nigeria. Now, so recently now, Atiku, his counterparts from the Labour Party, Peter Obi, Babachir Lawal, even former Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai, they've announced the formation of the coalition under the Social Democratic Party. But since that announcement, though, no political bigwig has joined the party in their push to wrest power from Tinubu come 2027. And you also heard it via the instrumentation of my voice, where the PDP is begging Akwa Ibom State Governor, please stay and fix the party. Don't run away. Don't leave us. Don't leave us. Just stay. And the Akwa Ibom, is it Akwa Ibom National Chair now? PDP National Chair or something? Said that, well, he's not even aware about defection. Everybody's talking about the governor speaking in parables, speaking in riddles, of talking about defection and all of that. If you ask me, was he really speaking in riddles? He made it clear. He said the PDP is like a broken airplane or aeroplane, and as such, it needs fixing. And as one of you family members said, I think that would be Felix from Lamberton now, saying that, look, who would want to be in a place that is kwafunka? If you know what that slang means, a place that is spoiled, a place that, you know, is breaking down, is already collapsing. You're in a building and the building is collapsing, and you're seeing the cracks in the wall. There's a thunder strike, and it seems as though part of the roof have just caved in, and you still be there and say you want to fix it. Isn't that just human nature? Well. Is leadership not just a reflection of who we are now? But well, I'll leave it there because I can't go any further. I wish I could. But don't worry though. Keep in touch, 9 o'clock. There's a very, very essential information that you need. You need this information. I mean, you've been hearing about it, but you've been taking it lightly. And now it's not time for you to take it lightly. It's time for you to give your ears as well as your visuals to this information. And please, let's spread the right information this time, all right? And don't worry though, I got you covered, and that will be up until the 12 o'clock hour, talking about 12 noon. But Vicky Vic will be here in a short bit. Sports on Eagles Wings. Don't go away.
We play those songs. The good tunes just don't stop.
The good tunes just don't stop. Eagles 102.3 FM.